Hey guys, what's up? Um, it's Emperor G here, and I'm just chilling today. And you know what? Just decided to make my favorite punch, and this is for mostly for guys. You know, it's the women can have it too, but I tell you, it's a guy punch. So this is what is entailing it. And it's going to be done in the blender, and I'm not going to do a lot of talking today. My head is killing me. But I need to do something because you know what? It's nothing much to do outside today. The wind chill is like it's just cold, 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 and snow, snow, snow. Not that, I'm used to it, but we just indoor today. And I thought of making my favorite punch. So, okay, this is what it consists of. And everything I'm using, I like to use them frozen, you know. It's a okra punch, right? And it's okra is in it. So what I do, you can use it fresh, but I froze everything because it will be nice and cold. So I cut up about five okra. Is also called ladyfinger. And you know, okra has so many good benefits in it. One of the number one thing too, you put about 3-4 okras in a glass of water, set it in the fridge overnight if you're diabetic, and in the morning you drink that, and it brings your sugar down. If you continue to drink that for a while, but you have to monitor your sugar because it will drop it very low. So okra is one of those natural, one of those natural remedies. It's also good for your high blood pressure too. It's low your high blood pressure, So just Google, what's the benefit of okra, and you could get a lot of information from it, how good it is for you, So anyway, because I'm just gonna make the punch today, I'm not gonna do a tutorial and it. So like I said, just go on Google okra, what's the benefit of okra. And another thing I'm gonna be using is jackfruit seed. We get jackfruit over here, and I buy it a lot, the whole one. And what you do, the seed, you can roast it, or I boil it and keep it in the freezer, and that's going to be part of the punch. It is another go, and that's another one. Just go Google it and find out the benefit of jackfruit seed. And jackfruit mainly come from we get jackfruit from Thailand, from Philippines, from I don't know if any come up from Jamaica, but I know just like breadfruit is originated in in one of those east country, and end up in Jamaica. So the same with jackfruit. Like I said, we have jackfruit a lot in Jamaica, but I'm not sure if we're getting any come through from Jamaica. Any export from Jamaica. I know other stuff like yams and stuff like that, but I don't know for jackfruit. And this is what the seeds look like, okay? And they're frozen. And when you boil them, you could just eat them like that, and they have in just potassium, magnesium, you name it, it's in there. So what it does, it have a little thing on it. I always try to take off the outer it's like a protective thing. You can do it, but I always like to take it off, just scrape it off. This is a jackfruit I'm talking about, and that's what it looks like there, right? That's a jackfruit seed. It is so good. Whenever you finish with your jackfruit, you keep the seeds, because the seeds are loaded with so much goodness. You don't have to take off this stuff, so I'm just gonna throw them in. I hope they're not too frozen. So I'm using 5 okra, and okra is also called ladyfinger in some other countries. So and I'm gonna use about 10 jackfruit seed because they're large. So everything is frozen I'm using right now. So and banana, I'm gonna be using 1 large banana, also frozen. You don't want to thaw them out too much, So I have jackfruit in there, seed, the okra is there, and raw peanuts, about a cup of raw peanut. So I'm just gonna eyeball it today because I'm not gonna really. So about a cup of raw peanut, okay, and also about half a cup of oats, and that I'm just gonna eyeball too. And this is instant oat you can use, okay. That's about it. And I'll be using flaxseed. And don't ask about the goodness of flaxseed, you know. This is a part of oh, as a matter of fact, I have the other part. That's what you mix with your Irish moss. And the Irish moss, folks, what I did, I put it to soak in a lot of lime, wash it properly, and I just blend it. And you know, just blend it and keep it like this. And everything I do, I just put a spoon of Irish moss. So when you do back home, I think they used to do Irish moss and linseed. It's called flaxseed over here. So this is the Irish moss there that I turn into like a gel, and I'm gonna add some of that also in it. So I'm telling you, this is definitely for the men. So this is the Irish moss here. I soaked it a couple days ago. You put it in a lot of lime because it comes from the sea, so it has a very fishy smell. And when I leave it with about a couple of limes and lemon in it to soak overnight, and it's expanded because I put a small pack and it expanded. So what I do with this, I keep this for everything. If I'm doing my porridge, I drop a teaspoon in there, anything I'm doing. So this is how I do it. I just blend it up in the blender and keep it, and use it like that. And Irish moss and flaxseed or linseed, all of these are loaded with all the vitamin. Like I said, go Google them, guys. Or one day, another day, I'll tell you. But today, like I said, I'm just focusing on doing my drinks. You know, I'm not gonna do a lot of talking. Oh, everything is falling apart here on me, folks. So you just gotta go Google up all of these things if you don't know about them. Because they're all very good. Potassium, manganese, selenium. The Irish moss alone is good for so many things, you know. So that is gone in. So far I have okras, jackfruit seed, banana, Irish moss, oats, linseed, which is flaxseed, because I'm just giving it, because a lot of people don't know it as linseed, you know. So linseed or flaxseed. And right now I'm gonna put in okay, and I also put about a cup of raw peanuts, and that is the best peanuts for use for any of your drinks. So guys, I'm telling you, when I finish with this punch, this is for ladies, this is for your man, and I'm telling you, he'll be coming back. I know that for a fact. I'm just kidding, folks. Yeah, but it's good because everyone I've done it for, and I given the recipe, the ladies. The man doesn't stray very far. So right now, folks, this is our good old-fashioned Jamaica Supligen. Yeah, not nutriment. I don't really fool around nutriment. I use this. The Supligen is so much. So I'm gonna put a half. Let me see if the whole can. Put the whole can. Why not? Yeah. So that's half a tin of Supligen. A whole tin of Supligen. I am gonna put right now it's the spices. I'm gonna put some half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm gonna grate my nutmeg. Grate some nutmeg in it, about the same amount, but I just have to grate it. So I'm just eyeballing because I'm so good at it, you know. I'm not bragging, but I'm good at it. So about the same thing, about a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and nutmeg is what really brings up the flavor in any punch. And guys, the Guinness is here, and a teaspoon of vanilla. we're gonna do a teaspoon or vanilla extract, whichever one you have. You know, if you have the real vanilla extract or your imitation. So I put 2 teaspoons of vanilla is another good thing. Okay, so right now we have the punch. The Guinness, and it's gonna be a bottle of Guinness. I don't want it to pop right up, so I'm gonna put it in slowly, folks. And I guarantee you this will get rid of my headache. That's why I decided to get up and do it. This will get rid of my headache. I think it's gonna need a little bit of condensed milk. And you see, folks, this is the condensed milk I make the other day, so there you go, it came in handy. So that's why I said, why can't buy it when you can make it? So I put about a tablespoon of condensed milk because the banana and stuff like that is in it. But the reason why I put the condensed milk, because you know we're putting in the Guinness, and so it's gonna make it a little bit better. So just put something to, you know, to balance that out. And that's because also the Supligen helps too. So good. So now I think everything is there. I think so. Let me see. Just check. So like I said, folks, I'm not gonna really just making a wicked punch today. That's it. Another day I'll give you a lot more information about all of those stuff. Today is just to make this wicked punch. And ladies, if you have your man there, I would, you know, say go make it for them, because I guarantee when you make it, he won't believe in you, period. This is what you call strong back, ladies. You want to keep him, you make this for him. He won't believe in you anytime soon. And men too, the same thing for you guys. Okay, so basically right now, I'm going to put the rest on there and put a whole bottle of Guinness. And I'm going to drop a little shot of Wray and Nephew too, folks, yeah? Just a little shot, you know? This is optional, but you know me, I like everything hot and spicy and a little bit of heat, you know? So, you don't have to put no rum in there, folks, because, you know, you have your, well, like I said, I just stick that in for me, optional. The Guinness is good, but the Wray and Nephew, well, what can I say, folks? Let me just make a little. So, let's see now. Let's get it on, as they say. Okay. Let me get out this spoon here. And make sure everything is all nicely incorporated before I hit that button. So, folks, I'm going to tell you again. It's 5. Like I said, I think it's better to use this stuff frozen because you're gonna drink it right away, so it's gonna be nice and cool. So I have 5 frozen okras cut small, a large banana, a cup of raw peanut, cup of oats, some linseed, flaxseed, and I put in some Irish moss. And the Irish moss were already done. I soaked them off. I didn't boil them. I don't use the Irish moss. If you want to get the best out of the Irish moss, you just soak it, get rid of the rawness, and blend it in your blender and keep it in the fridge. And everything, you can put that thing in everything you cook. Even I put it even in my porridge and everything. You just put a spoonful, and that's where you get that benefit of the Irish moss. Yes, the Irish moss. I know them, you make the Irish moss drink, that is good too, but like I do it this way, and it's awesome because I put it in everything, and that is iron, that is vitamin, that is protein, that is so much things in that iris, magnesium, potassium. Anyway, I'm gonna pulse. And folks, let me just taste and see. I'm gonna put in a little bit of because the whole bottle you have to use Guinness. I forgot to mention that. And like I said, the white rum is optional. I just put it just a little bit, so that's optional. So you don't have to if you don't want to. But the Guinness has to go in. So I'm gonna blend it up some more. Let's see, folks. One more taste and I'll tell you. Folks, this stuff. Wow. Ooh, it's good. It is good. Ladies, this is good. So folks, this is what you call strong back. So I just tell you quickly what I put in it, because like I said, I'm gonna do a long thing on this. But so folks, it's an okra punch. You have 5 okras frozen, a large banana frozen, raw peanut, a couple raw peanut. I'll put that down there for you. Linseed, Irish moss, jackfruit seed, and you're gonna have your supplement, a Guinness, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg. And you know what, optional for me, I put a little bit of Wray and Nephew in it, and that's basically it. So folks, especially ladies, try it for your man, and I surely can tell you that it won't be going down for a long time when you get it up with this strong back, honey. So folks, I hope you like this video. Do share it and subscribe. And Empress G gonna have her strong back now. No man around, but you know, I'm gonna have my strong back, you know. Don't need a man to have mine, but for you ladies who have a man and want to keep him, go make that. I'm out. Big up yourself, everybody. Peace.